मैम फॉरेस्ट हैज बिकम मोर एंड मोर डाइसी, बहुत ज़्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग, बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट होता जा रहा है प्रीलिम्स डे बाय डे. Elimination has been eliminated, particularly the level of honesty which the sleepy classes has with their concept, with their videos. It helps you make a better person, and in interview it particularly helps. Because honesty is the best policy which comes when you come to the interview stage. Nothing can help to build your personality better than the honest individual, how honest the individual you are. So that particularly helps, and this was the idea of sleepy classes which was ingrained in me.
First of all, congratulations on scoring a great rank in Indian Forest Services. Very good rank and a very big achievement. So, first of all,
Thanks a
I
lot,
would
ma'am.
like to ask you that you've been preparing for long, है ना? So,
Yes, ma'am.
जब आप पहली बार अपना नाम देखते हो PDF में, so what is the feeling like? And कुछ उसके
Ma'am,
बारे
it
में
is ma'am, actually when you see the name in the list after a long wait, it is just like the feeling of nirvana, the Buddhism you get. It's just the okay, now it's done and dusted with all the hard work which you were putting in this examination for long, and now finally it has paid off.
Fructified. And how? जो भी एस्पिरेंट्स फॉरेस्ट सर्विसेज के लिए बैठते हैं वो सिविल सर्विसेज की भी तैयारी ज़रूर करते हैं, तो आप भी अपनी जर्नी के बारे में थोड़ा बताना चाहेंगे कि आपने कैसे तैयारी शुरू करी और आपने सिविल्स के अटेम्प्ट्स दिए हैं या आप सिर्फ फॉरेस्ट की ही तैयारी कर रहे थे?
I was giving both the examination together. Actually, when you fill the prelims form, you have both the options for civil and forest services. The only difference lies कि जो forest service का prelims होता है उसकी कट ऑफ 10 से 15 मार्क्स हायर होती है देन द सिविल सर्विस इंटरव्यू. तो स्टार्टिंग के 3 अटेम्प्ट्स में मेरा सिविल का 2 बार मेंस की कॉल थी, however not for the forest services. And this time 2022 I got 110 marks in prelims, so I got the call for both the prelims for the civil service mains and the forest service mains.
Okay.
So, and gave the civil service interview in 2022. However, I missed with few marks.
Okay.
And forest services, I got AR 34.
Okay. तो जैसे आपने बोला कि फॉरेस्ट की जो कट ऑफ है प्रीलिम्स की वो 10 से 15 मार्क्स ज़्यादा रहती है.
Yes, ma'am.
सो उसमें फिर आप कैसे इंश्योर कर सकते हैं या क्या आपने सही किया इस बार के अटेम्प्ट में कि आपका फॉरेस्ट का भी जो प्रीलिम्स है वो क्लियर हो गया? मतलब प्रीलिम्स के लिए क्या स्ट्रैटेजी अपना सकते हैं जो फॉरेस्ट के लिए भी पेपर दे रहे हैं वो एस्पिरेंट्स?
मैम फॉरेस्ट हैज बिकम मोर एंड मोर डाइसी, बहुत ज़्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग, बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट होता जा रहा है प्रीलिम्स डे बाय डे. इस साल भी बहुत ज़्यादा 2023 का भी बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट था. Elimination has been eliminated.
Yeah.
So this has become a new norm in the prelims. For prelims, what I will suggest is whatever your notes are from whichever coaching, from the coaching in Delhi or from sleepy classes videos like the environment videos etc. कोई भी notes हैं उसको repeatedly revision, repeatedly. Nothing more new or less. Repeated revisions. Current affairs, only one source. Only one. There are a lot of coachings who are providing the PT current affairs. Stick to that. Don't go here and there. Don't go for too many newspapers. Just stick to that. And third is a test series. It is having a good role. It's not like you start 1 month before prelims and आपका जो है एकदम से वो मजा आएंगे मार्क्स में, ऐसा नहीं होगा. You are starting from January. Start from January. You have 6 months, ample amount of time. Don't rush with too many test series. 1 or 2 test series, and वो कोई भी हो सकती हैं, सारी बहुत अच्छी हैं, ऐसा कुछ नया उसमें कुछ नया नहीं कर रहे हैं. हर वीक या हर 3rd और 4th डे सेम टाइम पे आप बैठिए 9:30 जब भी आपका एग्जामिनेशन स्टार्ट होता है बैठिए, एंड उसको रिपीट. हर चीज़ में इसमें यही गेम है कि आपको रिपीटेशन करना है. एनी स्टेज इज ऑल अबाउट रिपीटेशन. आपने 3-4 दिन में एक टेस्ट दिया एंड यू कैन इंक्रीज द फ्रीक्वेंसी लेटर ऑन. देते चले गए एंड लास्ट तक आपने किया तो आपके मार्क्स प्रीलिम्स में इंक्रीज हो जाएंगे. और मार्क्स से घबराना नहीं है बहुत ज़्यादा कि आपके मार्क्स टेस्ट में कम आ रहे हैं. टेस्ट कैन बी टफ एंड कैन बी यूजलेस आल्सो समटाइम्स, क्योंकि बहुत टफ एग्जाम्स बनाते हैं, ऐसा नहीं करना. and 10-15% goes with the PYQ.
Okay.
PYQ not for 20 years, just 5-6 years.
Okay.
उसका आपको पता होना चाहिए क्या क्या उसके आंसर्स भी हैं, वो कहाँ से आ रहे हैं वो आंसर्स.
ठीक है.
तो मैम ये स्ट्रैटेजी आप अप्लाई करते हैं होल एंड सोल में 4-5 जो पिलर्स हैं, देन आपके जो मार्क्स हैं एकदम से इंक्रीज हो जाते हैं, you will get both the services.
ठीक है. So if I may conclude, तो revision is very very important है ना?
Yes,
like
ma'am.
You have to revise a lot है ना? Multiple revisions, then testing, right? And the importance of PYQs, right?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
stick to limited sources, right? Especially for current affairs, like you said.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. CP classes has been the part of the journey from the very starting. In 2019, I come to know about the YouTube channel. Starting from the sociology, I started with the sociology CP classes. However, I was engaged later on with the environment classes. Okay. The teacher's face is not available, but the blue color slides I can still remember. They are really, really good and really informative environment classes which were there. Apart from it, I made a lot of notes regarding the security content. I can still remember the diagrams which I used to make from the CP classes. I think more or less a lot of videos for a lot of different subjects, for a lot of different parts of the main syllabus, I jotted down from the CP classes. So it was the part of my journey from prelims and mains, and particularly the level of honesty which the CP classes has with their concept, with their videos. It helps you make a better person, and in interview it particularly helps. Because honesty is the best policy which comes when you come to the interview stage. Nothing can help to build your personality better than the honest individual, how honest the individual you are. So that particularly helps, and this was the idea of CP classes which was ingrained in me, and I'm still with the CP classes for my optionals and all. It was a good journey with CP classes, and thanks a lot.
ठीक है पुलकित, इसमें एक और चीज अगर मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँ, जैसे इस साल का एग्जाम था, दैट वाज वेरी ट्रिकी, प्रीलिम्स का, राइट? सो जब आप इतना पढ़ के जाते हो और सामने आपको ऐसा पेपर दिखता है, सो क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होनी चाहिए? मतलब एक होती है प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी जो आपने शेयर कर दी, एग्जामिनेशन हॉल की क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होती है? सो व्हाट डिड यू डू? बिकॉज पेपर हर साल ही अनप्रेडिक्टेबल होता है, मतलब कुछ एस्पेक्ट्स अनप्रेडिक्टेबल होते हैं.
यस मैम.
हाँ जी.
इस बार तो जैसे 2023 का प्रीलिम्स था तो बिल्कुल एकदम बाउंसर था.
हाँ
जी. द एलिमिनेशन वाज गॉन, ऐसा था कि 1 2 3 ऐसे दे रखे थे क्वेश्चंस.
हाँ जी. हाँ जी.
तो आप जाते ही गए तो ये वो ना मोर लेस ऑफ प्रिपरेशन, मोर ऑफ साइकोलॉजिकल पहुंच जाता है.
हाँ.
कि आप गए, आप बैठे, तो आपको ये नहीं सोचना है कि अब क्या होगा, आपको सोचना है कि किसी के साथ भी कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. अब आप सब बराबर सेम बोट में बैठे हुए हैं. अब वहां से कितने ज्यादा करेजियस होके बाहर निकल सकते हैं, और बहुत चेंज नहीं करना है, जैसे आप पढ़ रहे थे वैसे ही करना है. पर हाँ, अगर पेपर बहुत टफ है तो बहुत ज्यादा तुक्के मारने की जरूरत नहीं है.
एग्जैक्टली. आप अपने अटेम्प्ट्स थोड़े कम कर दीजिए, है ना?
प्री कंसीव नोशन का गए अगर आपके मैं 95 करता हूँ, अप्लाई में 96 करता हूँ, तो ये पेपर नहीं था. आपको रियलाइज हो जाएगा कि भाई इस बार कट ऑफ जो है फॉर जनरल कैटेगरी इट विल गो अराउंड 75 80 और 85 मैक्सिमम. आपको दिमाग में रखना है कि मैं 85 क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट कर लूंगा तो कोई फायदा नहीं हो रहा है 90 करूंगा अप्लाई को. इवन 80 क्वेश्चंस 75 क्वेश्चंस विल वर्क.
ओके, ठीक है. तो वो ये कि आपको थोड़ा, आई थिंक यू हैव टू मेंटेन काम एंड विद अ काम माइंड यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट द पेपर, बिकॉज वो ये कि सभी के लिए ही मुश्किल है, इट्स नॉट फॉर यू. ठीक है. जैसे ना बहुत सारे एस्पिरेंट्स का ये सवाल होता है, जैसे आपने भी बोला कि बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस नहीं अटेम्प्ट करने हैं, यू हैव टू लिमिट योर अटेम्प्ट्स अगर पेपर डिफिकल्ट है. तो वो मतलब एक नंबर आप डिसाइड करके जाते हो, या टेस्ट सीरीज इसमें हेल्प करती हैं? मतलब देयर हैज टू बी, बिकॉज कई लोग होते हैं ना जो रिस्क ले लेते हैं कि आपने लेट्स से अगर आपने 50% क्वेश्चंस भी आपके गलत हो गए, मैं एग्जांपल देती हूँ, जैसे लेट्स से आपने 20 क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट किए और आपके 10 भी गलत हो गए, बट आपका नेट स्कोर फिर भी पॉजिटिव है, तो ये रिस्क वाली स्ट्रैटेजी आपको लगता है काम आती है, या बिल्कुल ही इग्नोर करना चाहिए इसको और गो विद योर प्रिपेयर्ड, लाइक जो भी आपने प्रिपेयर किया है उसी के साथ आप आंसर्स मार्क कीजिए? सो वो भी मैं जानना चाहूंगी कि कितने रिस्क आप ले सकते हो, वो कैसे डिसाइड करा आपने?
मैम वो इट वैरीज फ्रॉम पर्सन टू पर्सन, इंडिविजुअल टू इंडिविजुअल. मेरे फ्रेंड्स ऐसे भी जो 100 के 100 क्वेश्चन टफ से टफ पेपर में मार्क करके आते थे, एंड दे आर एबल टू क्लियर इट.
हाँ.
And there are my friends जो कि 50-60 पे अटक जाते हैं, then they are able to clear it.
Okay, ठीक है.
So it varies from individual कि वो उसकी वही है कि जब आप 6 महीने टेस्ट देते हैं, keep on giving test for 6 months, तो आपकी strategy और एक optimal number of attempts पहुंच जाते हैं कि 75 to 85. If the paper is tough, I will go with 80 questions. If the paper is on the easier side, I will go with 90 questions. So this idea develops with your practice and with the type of temperament you have.
No external force. Appetite ज़्यादा होता है. But anyways, the bottom line is कि आपको test papers देने हैं, and इससे you can still derive a number, है ना? मतलब जो भी आप जिस लीग में आप कर सकते हो, but tough हुआ तो number कम हो जाएगा और easy हुआ तो number बढ़ जाएगा. ठीक है. इसके बाद आते हैं मेंस पे. तो पहले आप मुझे ये बताएंगे कि फॉरेस्ट और सिविल सर्विसेज का मेंस कितना डिफरेंट है और इसकी प्रिपरेशन कितनी ज़्यादा आप डिफरेंट वे में कर सकते हैं. जैसे ऑप्शनल इसमें 2 होते हैं फॉरेस्ट सर्विसेज में, और सिविल सर्विसेज में 1 होता है. तो जैसे आपके क्या ऑप्शनल्स थे दोनों में, सिविल सर्विसेज में भी और फॉरेस्ट में भी?
सिविल सर्विसेज में ऑप्शन वाज सोशियोलॉजी. Okay. And in the forest service, it was geology and forestry because sociology was not there in the forest.
ठीक है.
पर कई लोगों के लिए क्या होता है कि if they are having the maths as an option in civil services, it becomes an overlap in the forest services also.
ठीक है. तो आपने नहीं सोचा कि ऐसे ओवरलैप कर सकते हैं ऑप्शनल में, कि आपका इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं था?
मैम इतना सारे जितने भी ऑप्शंस हैं, they are very technical optionals for the forest services, and उनका सिलेबस बहुत लेंदी रहता है. तो अगर मैं मैथ्स की बात करूँ तो वो इतना सारा टाइम ऑक्यूपाई कर लेता है इन सिविल सर्विसेज कि मतलब उसका कुछ ऐसा रिलेवेंस मुझे देखा नहीं था.
ओके.
तो एंड फॉरेस्ट सर्विसेज में क्या होता है कि देयर इज वन एज यू कैन टेक, देयर इज अ वेरी लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड. हाउ कि आपने सिविल्स का मेंस दिया एंड यू हैव 2 months. The 90% of the candidates or the 80% of the candidates will be having both the options as new optionals.
Okay.
20% of the candidates will having the maths, chemistry, physics, civil engineering, etc. So with those 80%, there's a level playing field that you are having 2 months and they're having 2 months. So you can fight. You can give them a good fight. So I thought in that way, and it worked for me.
Yes,
both the 2 options I prepared in 2 months, and fortunately it went well.
You cleared. ठीक है. Why did you choose the particular 2 optionals that you chose? तो उस पे आप कुछ बताएंगे कि क्या क्राइटेरिया रहता है ऑप्शनल्स चूज करने में फॉरेस्ट सर्विसेज में?
Yes, ma'am, it's a very dicey, it's again a very tricky thing. Sometimes people without having a serious thought while filling the prelims form, they just mention anything, any 2 optionals.
Okay.
They will be able to study in the later stages.
ये बाद में देखेंगे.
It does not work like that. There are few optionals whose syllabus is very small and the sources are available.
Okay.
For example, the forestry, it is a common subject for everyone.
Okay.
All the candidates, whether they are having mathematics, whether civil engineering, chemistry is an optional, they will take forestry second optional. It's an easier optional.
Okay.
You can study in 20-25 days diligently. If
Okay.
you put in 12-13 hours a day, you can finish it. The idea comes down to second optional, because after civil services your energy is very down. After civil services mains, how to prepare and why to study.
Exactly.
The question is why to study and how I can prepare 2 optionals. In that case, I felt geology is an optional. There are multiple reasons. It is comparatively small in respect to other optionals.
Okay.
It's not a small optional, however comparatively small.
Okay.
Second, sources are relatively available.
Okay.
You cannot get the direct sources, however it is relatively available, and it is very much interesting if you once delve into it.
Okay.
So this was my criteria. There are other options also. There are other combination which is very famous in forest services. If the 2 options are new, that is agriculture, engineering and forestry.
Okay. Okay.
Agriculture sciences and forestry.
Okay.
So, but if a candidate is having 2 new optionals, the person should choose forestry as one optional compulsorily.
Okay.
It will help in the interview stage, and it is easier optional to prepare in 2 months.
sources are available, right?
Yes, ma'am. One book is particularly available, like Lakshmikant for polity we have. It is Manikanda and Prabhu for forestry. You can just read it 6-7 times and you will be able to get good marks.
Okay. Is there any overlap between the general studies of civil services and forestry? IFoS में GK, the preparation.
Yes, ma'am.
So I just wanted to know. Okay, sorry.
It's fine, ma'am.
I just wanted to know that did you prepare separately for it, or you followed your previous sources only, the sources that you followed for GS?
Ma'am, it is of having six columns and four questions each from 6 particular subjects like environment, polity. It's just like the first 3 papers of GS1, GS2, GS3 are combined into one single paper.
Okay.
You will have environment, science and tech, polity, history, economy.
Okay.
It is more or less overlap. Questions are a bit straightforward, not in science and tech, but in the other subjects like in economy, it's a bit straightforward.
Okay.
So if you are relying on the sources of civil services, it will help for you. It will be a good help for you. However, just doing 5-6 years of previous year questions, it will give you an edge that yes, these are the particular areas from which the questions are asked. So we can go with it.
Okay. And are the questions more on the factual side, or they're similar to what are asked in the civil services examination? Any such differentiation exists?
Ma'am, in civil services, I will say the questions are more analytical.
Okay.
Much more analytical.
Okay.
However, in forest services, the questions are not that analytical. However, difficult to write because factual questions or the straightforward questions, you need to make a lot of 2-page, 3-page content.
Yeah.
They're not asking for way forward, etc.
Exactly.
So you cannot fill the pages like in civil services.
You have to know exactly what has been asked, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to prepare a bit differently
however, the syllabus is same.
Okay.
And much overlap. In science and tech, they ask a lot of tough questions.
Okay.
But it's nothing to worry because all the people are again on the same boat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and there is English also, right? So,
yes,
any
ma'am.
separate preparation for that?
Ma'am, English is similar to the paper of civil services. English, it is qualifying. Here it is not qualifying. The marks are added.
Counted.
Yes, ma'am. And in essay, there is essay like in the civil service we are having essay. Here also we are having the essay. Essays of 8-9 pages you have to fill. There you are at 100 marks. There it is 125 marks each.
Okay.
That is the only difference. The essays are both philosophical as well as the static questions. But the difference lies in the fact that it is not a GS paper. You are not you need not to write analysis. You need to write good English.
English, right?
It's an English paper. Your English, your command over English, your grammar, your vocabulary needs to be good, rather than just going for the anecdotes and all.
You have to write good English.
Good English.
Good words.
So your perspective while writing the answer, while writing the essay, differs. Like in civil service also, GS1 and GS3, if we compare, there are a lot of questions which you can come both in GS1 and GS3, the environment and the section.
Exactly.
However, your idea differs.
Yeah.
Because if you are writing GS3, your keywords should be from the syllabus of GS3 rather than from GS1.
Exactly.
To get a fetch good marks in GS. So same goes with everything. That whichever paper you're writing, you need to think that, okay, this is the particular question I'm writing in particular subject. So I have to have same vocabulary which is being asked.
Okay. Right. So you've given both the interviews for civil services and for forest services. So is there any difference in the questions that are being asked, or they are similar only?
Yes, ma'am, I can tell you, in a very good manner. I got really good marks in interview in forest services and above average marks in civil services. So the panel is same, the interviewer setup is same, the panel is same, the panel members are same, the chairperson of the interview is same in both the cases. The 50% of the questions are same.
Okay.
in civil services and forest services. Civil services also, there are some general questions they will ask from the DAF, from the basic current affairs. That will remain the same. Only 1-2 panelists, they will ask particular questions related to your subjects.
Okay.
Like the optional subjects.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will remain almost the same. However, inclination will more on the environment. More direction will be different. Question pattern will be same. Analysis will be same. And current affairs will be same. And DAF will be same.
Okay. So more or less the preparation should also be on the similar lines only, right?
Just revise the optional, like we do in civil services also.
I get it.
If you have PSI option.
Yeah, there can be some questions which are specifically targeted for, let's say, your optionals or from the forest services, like the forestry. I think that's why it's also good to choose forestry optional, because it will help you in the interview also, like you said.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Pulkit. It was very nice talking to you, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And I hope that if you sit for civil services in the future, you qualify that as well.
Yes, ma'am.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.